That's the thing I think about influences that sometimes a lot of people don't do, and I'm doing more of it now. I didn't do it as much when I was younger, but I'm doing it now, is not just liking something, but like learn it. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that you actually really like about it, it makes sense. But the reason why we didn't do it when we were younger, because we had this philosophy, me and one of my other friends was like, but if we learn it, it'll take the magic. Part of not knowing what it is leaves the magic of it. But once you know exactly what it is, it's not as magical anymore.
Right.
But
you still can't play it.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're trying to be raw, then that's what you want to sound like. But that's
kind of just part of being a musician. That's what we've sacrificed in a way.
Yeah.
When we listen to music, we're always going to be picking it apart and thinking about what's happening theory-wise and stuff like that. We can't just... If you're just a fan, you can always just listen and it's like you're just experiencing the magic.
Right.
You know, but as musicians, that's something we've had to sacrifice. We're going to analyze it.
Yeah.
That's just part of how our brain works at this point.
It just depends on how long you want to hold out. Because there have been tunes and artists that I've listened to that I'm like, I'm not learning that. I'm not unless I absolutely have to, because I like it right now. Like, and when I learn it, it's just going to be like, and then as your ear develops, when you're listening to it, it's already like, oh, that's all they're doing. It sounds good because the production might be cool or whatever.
Right.
But you're like, oh, that's just 145. Okay. Like, or whatever.
But you know what, though? I feel like there is something to be said for when something in music is happening that is not difficult to play, or not that it's not difficult to play, but you find that you can play it. To be, even though like it may be easy or to you know, to play it, to be like, why is this thing that's so simple to me so magical still? Mm-hmm. What is it about this that makes it insane to where if I didn't analyze it, I was so intrigued, right? So like there's some things that I have realized that when I'm trying to play something that I really like, think is dope, I have overcomplicated it in my mind. And when I learn it, I realize, it is actually much simpler than I was trying to make it, and that's why it never had the thing, because I was trying to put too much on it. And now that I've taken something off, like I think that it's okay that there's some magic in the simplicity. And I have worked on changing my mindset, at least from the whole, it's just that. That's all that is. Like, no, that's magic. That's what that is. And you couldn't fathom how to make that thing work until you figured out how simple it was.
Sometimes it's having less notes. It's like, you were trying to throw in major sevenths or nines or 13s or something like that. And it's like, no, that chord is just a triad. It has to be a triad.
Right.
That's what makes it sound good.
My favorite simple thing right now is